Start your engines. When it comes to kart racers, Mario Kart is easily the most popular. While I personally also like Diddy Kong Racing and Team Sonic Racing, Mario Kart is the first of its kind that I played, so of course I love the series and look forward to new ones. Sadly, there aren't enough games in the series for me to make a full 10 list, so a top 5 seems like a better choice, also because it gives me more time to make these games shine. I'll be taking into account these games' racetracks, music, controls, and the fun power-ups. So what are we sitting around here for? We've got races to win. Let's do this thing. Remember when I name-dropped Diddy Kong Racing? I hope so, it wasn't too long ago. Well, it wasn't the only fun kart racer on the 64. I hear horror stories about how this game has not aged well. Believe them. The turning controls are an unkillable beast, some random actions can spin you out, and there's this loop I got stuck in while recording. I was not a happy camper. Also, this happened at Bowser's Castle. Infuriated me at the time, but it was pretty funny. But do I hate this game?
Of course not! That's wacky nonsense!
I don't have a heavy nostalgic bond for Mario Kart 64, but I still love what the game has to offer. Sure, the roster of characters isn't the biggest, but I can forgive it given the amazing track lineup, Royal Raceway's amazing Easter egg and exhilarating leap, Toad's Turnpike's adrenaline-pushing obstacles, Calamari Desert's relaxing aura, and Yoshi Valley's super fun gimmick, even if it came because of hardware limitations. The arsenal of power-ups is a lot of fun, and a lot of fan favorites made their debut here, like the Triple Shells, Golden Mushroom, Boo, Fake Item Box, and... oh. You! Thankfully, it's extremely rare in this game. As much fun as this game is, it can be very hard to come back to once you're used to the modern entry's amazing controls. But the 64's battle mode is legendary. If only I had people to play with. Well, that got depressing. We better move on. You know, I was originally not going to make this list. Why? While ranking the games, I realized, wait a sec, I've never played Double Dash. Double Dash is a fan favorite amongst Mario Kart players. It wouldn't be right to do a video like this and not play it. Boy, am I glad I did. This may sound really bad, but I initially couldn't get into Double Dash. The reason being the turning controls felt weird. It seems like if I don't tilt the stick hard enough, the kart keeps going straight but only facing that direction. That kinda makes dodging the cars in certain racetracks pretty hard to negotiate. However, once I played it for quite a bit, I eventually got used to it. The drifting was weird at first because I was so used to the little jump the kart does when drifting normally, but once I used it more, I loved this a lot. The courses here are a lot of fun and full of personality. Daisy Cruiser's incredible setting, Mushroom City's atmosphere, Yoshi Circuit's obvious yet super cool layout, and the utter chaos of Baby Park. Speaking of which, the item selection. You have your standard stuff like the shells, bananas, and mushrooms, but this game gives each character their own special items. Sure, some regular items get this treatment, like the Bob-ombs being exclusive to Wario and Waluigi, or the triple shells for the Koopas, but then you have the super cool and destructive stuffs like the Kong's giant banana, the Mario Bros.' fireballs, and my favorite, the Bowser shell. You also have a really neat roster with cool unlockables, though I gotta wonder why Toad and Toadette are unlockable. And par for the course with Mario Kart, the amazing multiplayer. Prepare for trouble, and make it double. Being honest, out of all the games on this list, this is probably the one I've played the most of. Mario Kart Wii is so much awesome to behold once you get past its reused animations from Double Dash. The tilt controls feel fantastic. I never have a problem with them, and even if you don't like them, you can just use a GameCube controller instead. As for the courses, holy moly! There are so many winners here. Coconut Mall, Maple Treeway, DK Summit, Bowser's Castle, Moonview Highway, and my favorite, Koopa Cape. The courses are the highlight, along with the amazing controls and super fun sense of speed. Easily the best part of the gameplay is the brand new trick system. Shake the Wiimote while going off a ramp to have your character do a trick, and look at a small speed boost when they land. It's super satisfying to pull off, despite how simple it is, and it makes the courses that encourage it even more exciting. Which is great, because the new items won't do that. I'm fine with the Mega Mushroom, but it feels a bit niche in a way. But the other two? Ugh. The POW block feels both worthless and annoying, and the Thundercloud, well, it's just plain terrible. However, would you believe me if I told you this game has a single best character? Yep, putting Funky Kong on the Flame Runner bike pretty much means you win. Balancing? Overall, the game is super fun. A couple potholes here and there, but them's the breaks. Though I find it kind of funny how this game pretty much invented new funky mode. Wanna know something weird? I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe before I ever played the base game for Wii U. Funny how that works. Just a quick note, while all the footage will be from the Switch version, most of my praise applies to both versions of 8. Questionable roster aside, this game is fantastic! The control is the best the series has ever seen, both on land and in the air. And on top of improving the gliding feature from 7, we get a new gimmick in the form of anti-gravity sections. Not only can you drive on walls and ceilings, but bumping into other racers and special bumpers on the racetracks will give a small speed boost. The new power-ups are a sight to behold. The boomerang flower is an interesting idea that I can't use right to save my life. The piranha plant is one of the most versatile items we have ever seen, attacking racers, eating possible threats, and even speeding you up. But these do not compare to my favorite item in the series, the Super Horn. Literally just because it can destroy the blue shell. That might seem stupid, but using it for the first time was the purest form of catharsis I have ever felt. But easily the best part? The tracks. There are so many to choose from, even without the DLC, but a lot of the best ones are in there. Electrodrome, Sunset Airport, Mount Wario, Shy Guy Falls, Cloud Top Cruise, and the amazing DLC courses like the F-Zero stages, Cheeseland's Remake, Dragon Driftway, Hyrule Circuit, Excite Bike Arena, and Ribbon Road. I love that one. Finally, this game is gorgeous. The tracks, the character models, the little details like the various toys in Ribbon Road. There's a reason Watch Mojo, as hit and miss as that channel can be, ranked this as the best Wii U game. However, if you want to play this game, I personally recommend 8 Deluxe for its better drifting, DLC already locked from the start, and an actually amazing battle mode. So I've been praising this game like crazy, it must make you wonder, what could possibly be number 1 after this? No regrets. Am I a slave to my nostalgia? Maybe. Is this game still awesome? Yes! Mario Kart DS feels so fast in gameplay, even when compared to Mario Kart 8's 200cc mode. That is a direct cause of this game's drifting mechanic. Mashing left and right while drifting charges a boost for once you let go of the drift button. If you get good enough at it, you can chain the mini boosts into each other to utterly blaze through courses. This technique was known as snaking, and was pretty much a competitive player or speedrunner's best friend. Even a casual player like me finds it super fun and satisfying to do, even if I still need a bit of practice. Sadly, it was a bit controversial since it caused a great skill gap. But enough gabbing about the fun gameplay, how about them courses? Simply put, phenomenal! Mario Kart DS is home to a metric ton of fan favorites such as Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion, Delfino Square, Shroom Ridge, Tick-Tock Clock, Wario Stadium, and of course Waluigi Pinball. Speaking of which, the roster is pretty great given we're on a handheld, and it includes some fun unlockables like Dry Bones, Waluigi, and even Rob himself. Not only is the game super fun, but it holds a lot of nostalgia for being my very first Mario Kart game. I remember playing this with my cousin, working together to win Grand Prix. One of us would play, and the other would watch the bottom screen and warn the other if any dangerous items were coming, like lightning or blue shells. You don't forget stuff like that. Fond memories can be stronger than game's age. It's why people still play Mario Kart 64's battle mode after all these years. Instead of ending the video here, I want to briefly talk about the games that didn't make the list and why. Super Mario Kart. I hate this game. It controls like garbage and makes me motion sick. Super Circuit was very close to making the list instead of 64, but the turning controls were super weird to me along with the drifting. Mario Kart 7. I like this game and all, but it feels unmemorable for some reason. Maybe it's the roster, maybe it's how Mario Kart 8 feels like a direct upgrade, I ain't sure. Though it does have some pretty fantastic racetracks. Side note, how the f*** are you gonna put Waluigi Pinball in the game but not the man himself? Home Circuit looks like a neat gimmick, though I dread the day some idiot tries to do a real-life Moonview Highway or Toad's Turnpike. I don't plan to even touch Mario Kart Tour, and I've only played one of the arcade Mario Karts at a Dave & Buster's. I think it was Arcade GPDX, but I know I always either chose Pac-Man or Luigi. And that's it. I'm Alex S. Warrior, and I feel pretty good about making it through this video, especially considering how driving actually terrifies me. Wait a sec. Terrifies. Isn't October in a few days?
I'm never turning back.